ready to get to our last caller?
Yeah, real quick. Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh, no, it moved. I thought it dropped. It just moved. Allison?
Oh, okay. All right. Yep. Allison, you are on with Ethan and Jenna. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you, Ethan and Jenna?
Good.
I am doing well. What do you got for us?
Oh, I got lots, but since we don't have much time, I'll just kind of go.
We'll have more.
We were talking about loneliness, right?
Yeah.
And like, I spent Christmas alone, and then on top of that, my friend of 5 years broke it off with me, and it's like really shitty timing. But I saw it coming, though. It's like loneliness in the sense of like lacking that connection and desire to really listen to what they had to say and stuff. Like we were just clashing, like our interests just weren't. It was like we were living on a different pace of life, you know what I mean? So, and it's like in some ways I kind of feel like it was holding me back, because it's like, I don't know, I have a real hard time with relationships, and we were talking about previous like neglect. Well, neglect includes abandonment, right? And so I've got a big chunk of my family who never really seemed to be interested, and you know, didn't really want to take care of me and stuff. And the one, my mom was the only one who really could take care of me and understood me, and we had so much great times together. But she passed away of cancer when I was only 16, and I'll be 40 next month. So I developed an extreme sense of loneliness after my mom passed away, because I was, you know, missing all of these connections. And it's like I had to take on like different kinds of identities and ways of talking in order to mingle through society. But it's like a huge part of what and how I acted with my mom was like shattered. So it's like I'm kind of on a quest to get that back, to take back the loneliness. Like I'm in therapy, like I'm in DBT. So
sorry, DBT?
Dialectical behavior therapy.
DBT, yeah. I just started 2 weeks ago. So
good for you.
I'm sorry, I'm all over the place this call. I apologize.
It's okay. It sounds like you're having a hard time.
Like this is a severe. It's things that people just don't want to talk about, right? It's like I was just watching this TED Talks, and it was like share your dreams and share what you want, and it's like all of the time that I spent doing that with like family members and toxic people, it all fell on deaf ears. So that causes a huge sense of loneliness too, especially when nobody.
I'm sorry. I am so eager to help you that I just want to like start shouting out advice at you. But I'd like to get your permission first.
Yes, absolutely. Go.
I think that it's huge that you're recognizing that you were sharing your story and you were being open and honest and putting yourself out there, and that it was, like you say, falling on deaf ears. I think that it's huge that you can recognize that, because that's the first thing that you have to recognize before you can change your environment, before you can change the people that you're surrounding yourself with.
Yeah.
That's really just the first step, you know? Yeah. So now you can go out and you can do kind of what Kenneth had mentioned earlier, to where he had said that I think like not everybody likes to have deep conversations, but when you do find somebody that likes to, you know, it's kind of few and far between. So you grab that person and you kind of take them with you. That's kind of how you build your community. That's how you build your tribe or your bubble or whatever you want to call it these days. But people are choosing much better terms, I think, than just family, you know. So that's how I've done it. That's how I'm building my little community, is I'm just taking each relationship one-on-one for what it is at face value and, you know, incorporating it how I can or if I need to.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Yeah.
Does that help you in any way? Or is that just...
Oh, yeah, it helps me huge. Yeah. Like, thank you. This validates me so much. It's like,
good.
I've been tired of talking to, you know, people, and it's like, I just have been feeling unvalidated, and it's like, time to change that shit, dude. Like, take that trash freaking out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, like, I'm just going through, you know, it's like, do I finally have the gut to leave those people behind?
I wouldn't look at it like, do you have the guts? If I were you, I would look at it like, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay. Am I ready? That's better wording. Absolutely.
Because you may
but
not be ready, and that doesn't mean that you're a chicken. It just means that you're not ready yet.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I think 20-something years is enough time. So
it's up to you. Everybody's got different needs.
But it's like the friend who left recently, like, he's not one part of that. Like, actually, like, he's been trying to, like, encourage me and stuff, and we just had different passions and different ideas of what the future holds, and it was a clash. So it's got to move on.
Yeah.
Can I be? Do you welcome hugs, Allison?
Thank you. Thank you.
I was saying, if you welcome hugs, then I would totally be giving you a big hug right now, but only if I had your consent, of course.
Well, I'm going to, without consent, give you a big virtual hug because that doesn't affect you in any way.
Virtual hugs. Like, I honestly have been less lonely because of this community that we're building, and, like, especially the online presence. It's like, dude, it's about freaking time you got here. We're online now who weren't before, so it's like a great way to get more people talking and sharing and building communities. So it's great.
And
that's the positive I see out of the pandemic. Like,
yeah.
To speak to what you said, Allison, in so many ways, this community has, I don't know where I'd be without the community that I've been working with over the past year, because once COVID hit and I was locked in, I'm like, okay, blah, 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 blah. Hang on. Let me try this again. For several years, I kept myself locked in a home because of medical issues. I did not go out. After those medical issues went away, I was like, yes, time to go out again, time to get back on stage. And then like 3 months later, COVID hit. And I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. So I turned to my YouTube channel and just streaming lots. And as a result, I have met so many friggin' amazing people I talk to every day, to where it makes me feel better. It gives me, helps pass my day. It helps take away some of the loneliness I feel. Like this year, despite COVID and all the horrible atrocities that have happened, has helped me in so many ways. And it has been tremendous joining this community and having the support that I do. It's validating.
Good.
And yes, this is a great topic: mental health and social media.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, Allison, before we let you go, is there anything else you wanted to say?
Just a shout out to all the fellow atheists, and oh my God, I watched your guys' reaction to that freaking Matt Powell bullshit. Oh my God.
It was an interesting video.
Oh, I wanted like every like few minutes, I was like, what's this got to do with being an atheist? Like all the time, it was like trash talking everything and science, and I'm like, this is not cool. It's misinformation, and it needs to be freaking boycotted immediately. Like, how did he even get away with like making the movie and recording it? He was such a sham. Like, he just put a bunch of shit together that he live recorded. Like, he misrepresented you so much. Like, what a jackass. I'm not happy.
No,
But, you know.
I really appreciate that. It was an interesting experience, and if you want to see more about it, it is on my channel where myself, Kenneth, and Brainbug review the Atheist Religion documentary, which I was a part of. Allison, we have to jet, but I really want to thank you for your call today, and it was nice talking to you.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Thank you so much for calling. It was good talking to you.
Virtual high.